there are deals to be had while you're watching games. Let me show you how. What is up, everybody? Happy Friday to you all. Hope you're all having a great time, and hope you had a great time watching the NFL game last night. But let me tell you what was happening while everybody was glued to the TV watching Brady versus Dak, Cowboys versus Super Bowl reigning champs Buccaneers. This auction was ending like in the fourth quarter of the first game of football for 2021 season. Incredible decision, odd decision by the seller here to post this auction right there on ending Thursday night for the first regular season football game of the year between, Super Bowl champs, Buccaneers, and probably the most famous NFL football team as well. So really weird choice there, because obviously there's going to be a lot of people more focused on watching football last night than they are bidding on an auction for a baseball player. But alas, that's where you find the deals. You wait till everybody's looking one way, you look the other way. So here's what I did. This was a 2017 Topps Chrome Alex Bregman rookie card, PSA 10, a lot of 3. So really interestingly, had a lot of things going for this. It ended Thursday night, fourth quarter of the opening game of the NFL season. Second of all, it's kind of inconspicuous, the fact that it's a lot of 3. In fact, you can actually look at the picture, the first picture, the main picture. Actually, all the pictures only have one of the PSA 10 cards. The lot of 3 is just at the end of the title. The description makes it a little bit more clear and has the pictures of all 3 cards, and there are pictures of 3 different cards on here in the pictures, but it definitely does not, you could easily not notice that this is actually a lot of 3 PSA 10s. In fact, I had to look at it multiple times to make sure, hey, this is not per item, this is for all 3 of them, right? Let me make double sure this isn't like 3 available and you can choose up to 3. I went multiple times going through it to make sure that, hey, what we're talking about here is I'm going to get all 3 of these cards. They're in sequential numbers, so obviously he submitted 3 of these cards, got 3 PSA 10s. They all have the same numbers. So you can see the first number on that PSA logo, number, second, and then the third serial number on those PSA numbers, obviously all one behind the other. So that's kind of cool too. But yeah, so I was kind of looking to get in some Bregman cards, been buying a few here lately. He's a guy in PC and wasn't really necessarily looking for several of the same cards at PSA 10. But if you give me a deal, I'll accept it every time, especially a deal this good for as cheap as I got them for. You can see that final price of $99 after taxes and shipping and everything, just over $110 to get it to my door. So you're averaging about 50. They're averaging about $45, $50, $55 in that range as far as prior sales go. And then I'm averaging a cost, if you include everything in it, the cost is averaging out to be about $38 per. So I can sell them right now for $40 each. So that's a easy deal. I think I can actually sell 2 for $55 and then keep 1 for free. That is the plan. So yeah, just looking at it again though, just kind of going through and showing what I did. Obviously you take advantage of the things that are offered to you. You wait until the hobby is looking one way and paying attention to something, and you take advantage of it the best way you can. Again, this was a consignment seller, so obviously somebody's consigned these to him. Not sure why they ran it on ending on a Thursday night. Not sure why they ran them all as a lot. He definitely could have gotten more money running 3 individually. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy he did, though, because I got a pretty good deal. In fact, I think I could just run 3 consecutive auctions with the PSA 10 cards and get pretty good return on my money right away. Not planning on doing that. I might do that with 2 of them, especially if the Astros go into the playoffs here, which I expect they'll make it pretty far into the playoffs. They have a good team. Bregman's coming back from injury and looking really good hitting. I think he's like hitting over 300 since coming back from that injury. And yeah, just one of the best players in the AL, if not the entire MLB. So really high on his stock, and again, just a personal fan as well. So if we go to the Sports Card Investor app, which I use a pretty good bit to track prices, you can use anything. You can use Card Ladder or whatever. You can use Market Movers. This is a free app, and whatever, you just find whatever way you want to use. StabStocks Pro has a deal where you can look up prices, but it's pretty easy to look them up here. So you can see PSA 10 for the Topps Chrome, Bregman. These are prior sales, 51, 45, 50, 50, 55. So that's kind of what they're going for. What they're listed for now is anywhere from $50, $55 up to 100 and some change per PSA 10. So just a reminder, I got 3 of them for $100. And yeah, so that was to me a no-brainer. If I'm averaging out 50 a piece and I can keep one for free, I'll do that every chance you give me. And just kind of going into some here, I'm going to scroll through and show some kind of current auctions and what's going on eBay. But yeah, I mean, it's just a pretty good deal. There's a couple, actually, there's one ending on auction. PSA 10, just one ending at auction, I think in a couple hours. It'll have ended by the time this goes live, so I'll have to take a look and see how much that one goes for. But yeah, definitely over $40, in the $50 range is usually what they're going for. So my plans are to always go in and prepare for the worst. And like I said, I think I can put them all at auction tomorrow or the day after I get them in and make money. So my plan is to sell 2 of them and keep one for myself a little bit longer term, because I like Bregman long term. And again, personal fan of him as well. So just kind of an idea, always looking for opportunities to get good deals. Sundays are usually the best days to run your auction if you're a seller. Started on a Sunday night, ended on a Sunday night. That's when most people kind of have idle time. They're looking on their phones or scoping out eBay. You don't want to end it at weird times when people are at work. You don't want to end it at weird times in the middle of the night on a Tuesday when people are sleeping or something like that. So always kind of pick, if there's an auction ending at a weird time and you're a buyer for that card, definitely scope that out and make that one that you definitely want to go after. But the idea here was, I noticed that it was ending on Thursday night. I was interested in the card either way, but I knew this was going to go for cheaper than it otherwise would. It started out up until the second half of the NFL game last night. This one was in the $40, $45 range, and then the last second I put in my final bid. Literally, I wait until 2 seconds, 1 second left on the auction and hit submit for my final bid. I come up with a number that I'm happy with. That number was 101. I figured somebody probably went up to 100. I was hoping to get 101. That basically worked out. I got it at 99, and so definitely happy with that price. But yeah, just always think about different things in society that people are going to be looking elsewhere. Halloween night, Labor Day night, or Labor Day afternoon while people are barbecuing and things like that. During the World Series, look for football and basketball. During big-time football games, look for baseball or basketball. During the NBA Finals, try to find some good baseball or football deals. It's just when people are on watching a particular sporting event, you can always try to find good card deals outside of that genre. So that's kind of how I find some good deals. That's how I found this one. It was a really good deal there. So, think about it. Monday Night Football, you have the Ravens playing. You're not going to be wanting to look for trying to buy Lamar Jackson cards on Monday night during Monday Night Football, because other people are going to be also doing that. Just because there's a football game on doesn't mean people aren't on eBay. It just means that people aren't looking at baseball necessarily. They may be scoping out eBay and trying to find Tyson Williams, the new running back for the Ravens. If he scores a touchdown, it's like, oh wow, this new guy, who's he? Let me get some of his cards. Oh, Lamar Jackson looks legit again this year. Let me get his Optic PSA 10. People aren't necessarily looking for Cody Bellinger or even Shohei Ohtani or some of these other guys that, super popular players, but just out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. Similar to baseball. When there's a big baseball game on, big Yankees game on, Judge is going to go for higher. So just some ideas to keep in mind as you look for good deals. And let me know if you find anything that's an awesome deal. If you score any good deals, drop it in the comments below. Make sure to hit that like button, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow for more, and let me know what you think, guys. Thanks a lot.